Hi guys, welcome back to another Daily Tarot card. These are your Daily Tarot cards for Tuesday, March the 28th, 2023. Today we're pulling from the Dark Wood Tarot cards. So this is the deck I've been talking about a lot. It does refer for really potent channel messages the past 2 years, like how, everything's going to unfold. So some of us are going through this really transformational change, and it's like we feel uncomfortable because it's like we ask the universe to step in, and it's just like they're going to change things, but we're going to be okay. That's the key here. Things that they've been reminding me, because not even insecure. I don't like the fact that I am not in control to do X, Y, and Z. So this is where the real testament of faith will come in. 4 weeks ago, we sat there. Almost 4 weeks ago happened, and the universe is like, don't worry, we're clearing the path. You know what I mean? I'm like, okay. And I put a big smile on my face, and it's like, they're like, the next 2-3 weeks, we've cleared the path. I know they're in control. I know they're moving us forward. We feel uncomfortable. They're pushing us out of our comfort zone. And it's like, remember probably a month ago or more when this situation, maybe 6 weeks ago, this happened. I'm like, yep. They're like, everything was fine. Remember when you moved out on your own? The thing is with that, when I moved out on my own, I moved into an area where I was able to go to the store, do X, Y, and Z. So I didn't feel like that. I only feel this way when I'm not able to do things accordingly. But I will, universe will give me ideas. We'll come up with a plan. You know what I mean? Like, things will work out. You know what I mean? It's just, I got to figure it out. And I know they're saying download. So I will, the universe will help me to figure it out. So with this new journey, it's like either we're going to learn how to fly or the universe is going to catch us. But embrace that childlike enthusiasm. Do things that make you happy, in this brand new beginning. I'm just a little bothered by this angle. Hold on. So I feel like this is where the universe is just like, embrace happiness, because we definitely get this with the 5 of Cups. So I definitely feel depression, anxiety, fear, worry, doubt, and it's like concentrate on the things that you make you happy. We have the 3 of Swords. There is a sadness that's taking place. I don't feel so much because of certain things, but the only thing that bothers me with the 5 of Cups keeps coming up is this sadness. You know what I mean? This heartache. Now that's the 3 of Swords, it's just like, dang, you know what I mean? So with no harm to none, it's just like you can't help but your mind to go there. I'm not getting any knockings of anything, so it's just like, this is where I was asking my ancestors, my dad, Shane, to go and be with this person at this time, because it is harsh. You know what I mean? We have the Page of Pentacles here, so grounding information is coming in here. They were saying a gift was coming in here, so there's something that's been kind of on my mind, and it's just like, what was said, I can't go back and fix it, I don't know. We'll leave it. We have the 9 of Wands. This is where it's like an emotional imposed prison. I was getting some anxiety, and I got some anxiety yesterday, and I'm like, well, I don't even feel anxious about anything, so why is this here? You know what I mean? And it's like I refuse to allow myself or the shadows to come in while all this change is happening. Because I'm like, everything is good. You know what I mean? I'm able to pay my bills. I'm able to do X, Y, and Z. The universe allows me to do these things. I'm working on perfecting skills right now, slowing down, not rushing, articulating myself better, and all this stuff with this certain situation. And it's just like, so I can continue moving forward. So I don't feel so anxious about that. We'll figure something out here. We have the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles. These cards have been very prominent, and it's just like, even though things look a certain way, so the full moon in April that we're coming upon, and I feel like, Passover, we're in Ramadan, we have Easter coming up, we're in a very spiritual, devotional time where, people give up things, for Lent, Passover, we give up certain things, to show our respect for our ancestors, to show our respect for God, because this is what he asks us to do. That was the biggest thing for me when I was getting into the Hebrew faith. I'm in the spiritual side of things. I don't sit there and I'm not a religious person. I'm a spiritual person. It's it's a commitment, and it is devotion. Everybody does it differently, but the biggest thing was getting down Sabbath. That is the main thing. And then there are like high holidays, and then I was learning about the high holidays. So you can see, like, I have a little decorative thing on my table there, but it's like, we decorated the living room for it. And it's just like, getting into those, what makes us happy. You know what I mean? And I feel like that's what we're talking about here. Like dinners and celebrations and family, period. You know what I mean? And I feel like with the, they're talking about this full moon. Look, it's a wolf pack. You know what I mean? And it's like cutting out your boundaries again. Sitting there and calling back in your tribe. Ten of Pentacles is a yes in the minor arcana. And this is where things will move forward. Things, just because we don't understand what's going to happen, just take that reassurance that the universe is already there. They're in control. When we ask for their help, we get pushed past our comfort zone. So it's just like, that's why it's like, careful what you wish for, right? So I feel like it's just like, this would be a great time. So for myself, like with people that I've read for, when they feel this kind of thing, they're like, I'm going through this. I'm like, no problem. Leave it with me. I'll pull cards on it. Hopefully some channel messages and guidance will come through. This is where you can, your favorite healer, reach out to them, ask them. I'm not going to speak for other healers because that's their business. It's not mine. Ask them if you can ask a question. This is what is going on. Leave them a good detailed voice clip and let them work with that energy. Let them pull cards and everything on it. So, if you want to go further and then get a general reading, fine. But when you're feeling this kind of, unsure energy or going through a situation where it's just like, they're like, things will work out, it's just like, we got to just trust spirit. So the Fool, this is according to the Dark Wood. Each step brings you closer to your destiny. And I feel like this is just trusting the universe. We cannot just trust the universe when it's fitting to us. When things turn out, it's like, pray on it. If you are a spiritual person, then pray on it. I'm not trying to push, my belief system on anyone. You do manifestations. Whatever resonates with you, trust. Yahweh, Yeshua, Divine Creator, Gaia, Mother Earth, Divine. It's like you sit there and put your energy into that. And to me, it's like, I know that we've always been taken care of. Even though it's uncertain right now, it's like they were telling me download. So probably my dreams and everything. A leap of faith, acting impulsively, and that's what you gotta watch. In this energy where you feel uncertain, it's like acting impulsively. I did this because for my mental health, I needed to exit, I ended up moving into a mold and mouse house. I probably shouldn't have. Foolishness echoing freedom. Acting in self-interest, a grand adventure, optimism, youth. A journey only you can take. The road is yours alone. Acting impulsively. So we're getting acting impulsively again. Complete trust. And that was the thing when this whole mess unraveled like almost a month ago. It was just like, Spirit came in and it's like, we are clearing the path for the next 2 to 3 weeks. We are already clearing it. You know what I mean? We're going to make sure that this runs smoothly. Innocence, the beginning of a new cycle. A door opens. The adventure begins. You know what I mean? Because we're starting something brand new here. And it's like, yeah, there is a sadness here because, it is a departure. But at the same time, it's like, what? Don't worry. As one door closes, a window opens. As one thing leaves your life, another thing comes in. And that's where we just got to trust in the universe that, things are happening for a reason. We can't understand it, but we'll get there. So we have sadness, but this is in the reverse. So it's a hare. It's a rabbit. We see them as knowledge, right? So here's the knowledge of the universe. If you wear sadness like a cloak or a badge of honor, it will define you. Sadness can define the ego as well as success or peace. Look deeper. What is the payoff of living in addiction? What needs healing? So the thing that needs healing is that for myself, it's just like, I like my independence. I like to be able to sit there and it's like, I need to go get milk. I can go get milk easily, So it's like, how can we fix this situation? We'll figure it out. We have the Three of Swords. Open heart opener. Disconnect or schemes between the heart and the head. Betrayal and loss. See, the word betrayal, and I'm getting that a lot. I don't know if that's my shadow side, because this is just the way that this person is. They're vindictive. And it's like you could give them the sun, moon, and stars, and it's still not good enough. It's like it's like that shadow side comes in. So it's like, we're going to have to, I don't want to believe that. I hope it's wrong. But it's also trusting the universe, because they did say downloads. So, it's just like, see what happens. The stage of grief and heartache. A love triangle. A heartbreaking loss that leads to an emotional opening. A rough time. Silence slicing through to the heart of the matter. So some of us, unfortunately, with retrograde being right there, it is a time of loss. I'm not going to sit there and pretend like the writing isn't on the wall. Usually it's like, celebrities and stuff like that. We don't want anyone going through a loss. You know what I mean? But unfortunately, life, it's through the many choices we make every day. The student. So it's like, either we can learn, this is what the Fool is. Either we can enter this phase, with excitement, because we have no idea what's going to happen, and we can learn through this journey. The Page is a learner, deliver of messages, and go through the stages of the tarot with an open heart and come out the right side of things. This is where going through the enchanted forest, and the white heart is with us. This is universe with us. You know what I mean? And the Two of Wands is actually a card that was fell down. So it's just like, the universe has your back. And it's like, will you concentrate on the sadness like they were just talking about? Or will you concentrate on the things that make you happy? Use what you have and place it into action. Trust what you see before you. It does not deceive. You have what you need at your fingertips. It is a time to use it. The solution is at hand. More is on the way. So this is where they're saying downloads. More things are on the way. We don't have it in front of us right now, but it will come. Pay attention to your dreams. So, clown crossing. And this is where we put ourselves, are we going to clown ourselves? Are we going to sit there, just picking up my marker here. Are we going to allow the shadow side take over? Are we going to allow that to rule? Even as I was talking with Instagram, and I'm like, listen, you took a chance at 21, you worked 3 jobs, and you did it. You had no idea what was going to happen and unfold as you went out on this journey, but it's learning to trust, learning to do things smartly. You know what I mean? Finding strength you didn't know you had. So this is the biggest thing. Even though it's like, I am not in control of doing this and this, it's like, I will learn. You are about to receive what you want. Breaking barriers. Moving past your comfort zone. Inner expansion leads to new ideas, objectives, and potentials. So I've been wanting to do something and film a video for the next healing skill set that I want to take on. But unfortunately, someone else's garbage just taking over my life. So it's just like, my heart says this is the right thing to do. And this is where, they're like, well, when that happens, they're going to brush their hands like they did before. They're showing like a summer. It's like 6-8 weeks. You wouldn't see this person. And it's just like, But it's like, it is what it is. It's learning to build your own happiness. So the 10 of Cups. That this happily ever after card teaches us happiness is possible, yet not an ideal cumulum. All things evolve and change. The ending leads to beginnings. Release, realization, emotional contentment, blessings, peace in the house and home, tranquility among friends and family. Happiness comes full circle. All things in life are critical. This is why happily ever after is a myth and not a quantum. Take the good when it comes. Appreciate it. Value yourself. And that's the thing. You know, it's like when we're in those sweet, loving times, enjoy it. You know, enjoy the living poop out of it. You know, and I feel like this is what they were talking about with like Passover and Easter. It's just like, you know, this beautiful time, and it's just like enjoy it. You know. So the threshold, 10 of Pentacles. So this is a yes. Like, you know what I mean? Things will turn out. You know what I mean? I just be mindful of who you allow to help you. The accumulation of a project, the gathering of generations, family, groups of people. So we were talking about Easter and Passover. The end of a cycle leading to unexpected new places. A door opens. So we got that twice. A door opens. Opportunity beckons, seeing through the trick of the material world. Embracing the interconnectedness of all things. You know, I feel like it's just a lot of things are shifting in the world, and a lot of people are shifting their mindset from the material part of life. You know, we have to have the biggest, baddest, blah, blah, blah to be better than everyone else. It's like, why do we have to be better than everyone else? Why can't we just buy things that make us happy? You know, at the end of the day, it's like nobody cares that you have that. Like, that's all your ego. You know what I mean? It's just like, that's why I feel like Facebook is all about the ego. Look at my house, look at my partner, look at my kids. But it's like you're writing the narrative. You know what I mean? Like everybody's getting a window of your life. They don't see the full picture. You know what I mean? And it's just like, it's not about, it shouldn't be about like your ego. Look at this, look at that. It's like, if you're happy and celebrating and you have people that you want around in your life, that's why I'm picky on who I allow in my circle. It's just like, you know, if there's the people that will celebrate life with you or understand where you are in your life, you know, that, and they celebrate that and support that, then those are the people you want in your life, you know. But people that sit there and it's just like, well, mine is, you know, like a flat screen TV. Mine is 2 inches bigger than yours. Who cares? You saved up, you bought that TV, it makes you happy. It's like if someone is poo-pooing on you or always putting negative comments or energy into your life, then it's like, cut them out. You know what I mean? It's just like, you know, do things that make you happy. People may not understand why I'm in the Hebrew faith now, and it's like something that's been pulling at me since 2009. So I delved into it. You know, it makes me happy. Am I religious and go verbatim? No. I follow what makes me happy. I follow my heart. You don't feel like that resonates with you? That is totally fine. You know, you're not a spiritual person. That's totally fine. You know, do what makes you happy, boo-boo. Like, you know, it's like everybody needs to stop this narrative. It's like, oh, I'm better than this one and that one. Oh, my house is bigger. Oh, my partner makes more money. It's like, that's not what life is about. There's more to it than that. You know, like they said, God is not going to judge your house, your children, your partner, your dog, your cat, you know, your lawn. It's like God is going to judge your heart at the end of the day. Who you are and what you added to this world while you were here. That is what will be judged. You know? It's just like, you know, and when we go through these trials and tribulations, it's like, you know, learning to depend on ourselves, learning to depend on the universe. You know? Put your trust and faith in the thing that is tried and true. You know what I mean? This is not a disastrous situation. Things will work out. For me, it's like I like to know things so I can plan and this. Okay, that doesn't work out. We'll make a plan B. We'll make a plan C. You know what I mean? It will work out. The universe will make sure that you are taken care of. You know? Your higher self will make sure you're taken care of. You know? It's like, don't allow the shadow side, you know, to come in here. I feel like I'm going through this now because I'm going to be of calling to someone else during retrograde. I really can feel that. It's just, but, you know, you got to push yourself forward. You got to pull yourself forward, you know, and go from there. Things will work out in the end. You may not see it right now, but pay attention to your dreams. Pay attention to your downloads. Pay attention if you're someone that's like, you know, like myself, that's on the platforms and you see things go across your page. Remember, they're giving you, like, I'm getting a lot of numbers right now. So it's like, what do those numbers mean? That is the universe, you know, sitting there and encouraging you. That is the universe sitting there saying, we got you, you know? Just like when I was reading and the Two of Wands was on the floor. It's like the universe has your back. It's right here. The universe has your back. You know? Even right now, we may feel insecure, especially with this Five of Cups in reverse. Five of Cups in reverse, I wouldn't take too bad. I feel like it's just like still concentrate on the things that make you happy. You know? I feel like you're definitely find ways to sit there and work out and get outside and something. Like we still have like a mountain of snow and we're getting 20 more centimeters now. Good gravy. But even like that, get outside and I shovel the snow. It's like that will help me, you know? Because this pent up energy and anxiety is trying to build in my life and it's like there's no place for it. Even yesterday, I wasn't doing anything crazy. And all of a sudden this anxiety was building up in me and I'm like, why? There's no reason for it. You know what I mean? And it's just like, that's all you got to tell yourself. What is making you anxious? Let's get to this is where Deborah Silverman teaches us. You know, what are the facts of the case? Why are you anxious? I have no idea. No idea at all. I was like, well, then release it. It has no place here. It's not serving you for anything. You know? It's like when you're feeling sad, it's like, what's making you feel sad? This is. Okay. Well, let's feel what we could feel. Is there anything we could add to this situation? Okay, no? All right, then, you know. Sometimes we want to do more in a situation and it makes it worse. We think we're making it better, but you actually make it worse, you know? And it's just like, you know, that's the thing. It's this definition of insanity. And this is where you got to realize you're not the same person you were before when you went through this kind of situation. You know, that's kind of like they're trying to, you know, where the shadow side tries to sit there and bring it in. And you got to realize that you're not the same person anymore. You know, you could see the facts. What are the facts? Okay. You know, here's one solution, here's another, and here's another. Somehow, some way, it will work out. It may not be perfect, but we'll figure it out. So I hope you guys enjoyed these daily tarot cards for Tuesday, March the 28th, 2023. May the universe bless you good. Do your meditation, move your body, get your body circulating, you know, do some workouts or something to get this energy out of you because it's not serving. May the universe bless you good. We'll see you for the next daily tarot card. Bye.